what was your first experience like in the South Carolina rivalry? And what did that teach you about what it's actually like to play one of these games?
Yeah, like coming in as a freshman last year, you just hear a lot of what a lot of people say, and you see a lot of people say stuff about how much it really means. But you never really know until you just kind of get in that environment and just play the game. It's a gritty rivalry. It's got a lot of history, and it means a lot to a lot of people.
What was that like, that game? When you think back on it, like, I think you guys had one touchdown and it was on defense. Just how much did it feel like there was so much riding on the defense and you guys making plays and all that?
Like I said, just gritty. It was kind of just the theme of the game that we played last year. And, that's just kind of something that, rivalry or not, we just kind of try to bring to the table every game, And so that just is kind of what we're trying to get to this year.
I think Barrett was talking about, again, some of the stuff you guys gave up on the run last week. When you went back and looked at the film, what were the issues, and are you guys pretty confident that you can clean that up?
Yeah, all this stuff is fixable. Just just simple assignment stuff, just eye discipline, just little things that you make mistakes playing football, and that easy stuff to correct. So we've been working on that all week, just trying to be better in that aspect.
So what's bigger, Thompson and Hoover, or Clemson and South Carolina?
That's a tough one, but definitely, I'd say Clemson and South Carolina. On the stage that you play in college football, it's truly nothing like it. Thompson and Hoover is definitely a close second, but like I said, it's truly nothing like just being able to just play on the college football stage in general. It's just amazing.
You grew up in that Alabama rivalry. You grew up. Not liking the folks over at Hoover and playing 4 years and maybe even 5 in that rivalry. Yeah. Did that prepare you for this in some ways, for all that emotion?
Yeah, I think a lot of things that I took from my high school years, and rivalry being one of them, big rivalry being one of them, prepared me just for just the mindset just of how to stay focused and locked in and just keep my routine. Amongst like all the things that are going on outside of what's going on in this building. Because, you get kind of caught up in like the sense of it being a rivalry and a lot of other emotions and stuff like to creep in on you. But just having that maturity and the mindset, just knowing, preparing for this game like any other game, championship game, playoff mindset.
Do you have a favorite memory from that rivalry?
In high school?
Yeah.
I had a 5-sack game in the semifinals, so we always ended up playing each other twice most of my years there. Once in the regular season, and in the semifinals, and right before the state championship game my junior year, I had 5 sacks in that game. So that was like probably my biggest game ever.
So do you have a favorite memory in this one so far, or do you feel like that's yet to come?
Yeah, I got a lot of football to play. You know what I'm saying? Last year, just getting a win and just get my feet wet, just actually feeling what that whole rivalry was about was special and important to me. And so, just kind of flipping the page on the next year, it's definitely a lot more important.
So talk about how many things creep in. Just a lot on this game. Obviously, the CFP, you guys being right on the periphery there. How do you kind of tune everything out and not let it become bigger than just one game?
It's what we've done all year. We know that people talk, that people have a lot of stuff to say. Honestly, it's people's jobs that they create for themselves. But at the end of the day, we're judged by how we do in our job. So that's what I'm going to put most of my focus on.
Any questions for Peter virtually?
Hey, Peter. This is Darren Carter with the Greenville News. Just how have you seen yourself grow this season? I know you missed a couple of time games this season with injuries, but how have you seen yourself personally grow on and off the field in your sophomore year?
I think just being able to just handle that adversity, just being on and off the field a lot with maturity, and just kind of coming back and just kind of feeling myself not missing any beats, and being kind of that off the field leader when I can't play is somewhere where I've really grown. And in that, still being able to, exercise like my versatility and stuff that I've been able to do throughout the season, even going through all that adversity, it's been a real light for me this season when I look at it from that perspective.
Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
Okay. Barrett was talking about being a trash talker during practice to the offense to kind of get Cade prepared. And he mentioned when he's not here that maybe you'll be one of the people that helps talk trash a little bit. I mean, do you do that now? Or?
Yeah, you know, it's real competitive, and a lot of it is like, you know, like me and Barry and Cade will talk a lot, you know what I'm saying? But it's really all love, just competing and just trying to get each other better, bring the best out of each other. And I see a lot of other guys starting to take on some of those kind of chippy talking rules in practice, just, you know, trying to challenge the guy across from him. And you see guys getting better because of it, you know, every day, just getting challenged. And that's just kind of what we've built this season on, especially like our Mondays through Thursdays, Mondays through Fridays, just like challenging the player across from you.
And I think Barry was saying, he'll tell Cade, like, he throws the ball out of bounds, like, who you throwing that to and stuff like that, like, what types of things.
Yeah, Barry don't shut up there practice on the field, but it's good. We need it. It's great energy. Great energy.
Say.
Just a little bit of everything. Like, I just, you know, whatever comes to my head. Usually comes after like a good play, and the Cade will respond with a good play, so he'll always have something to say. And so it just usually kind of just goes back and forth like that. But it's all fun loving.
I guess. Thanks, dude. You're tough.
When you see Lenoris Sellers and how hard he is to bring down and kind of that escapability he has, does that kind of get the juices flowing a little bit, knowing that you're going against a guy that really, I mean, he competes hard?
Yeah, 100%. You know, just going back to just how we were talking about just our relationship between me and Cade and how we practice. Competitiveness is just how we flow. And so I'm just excited to be able to play against a great ball player like Lenoris. And, I mean, he's put on tape that he's hard to bring down. And, you know, we just got to do our job and be able to cage him in the pocket and just keep him contained.
We were talking to TJ Parker last week, and he was talking about what he's going to cook for Thanksgiving and stuff. Are you planning to just have Thanksgiving with him? And is his food actually as good as he said it is?
Yeah, he can do a little something in that kitchen for real. But yeah, I'm gonna be with him for the most part. Him and just some of our family, and so that'll be a good time. You know, not really being able to just get home and stuff. You know, because locked in on the task at hand this week, but still have like that home aspect. It'll be good. And yeah, TJ can cook pretty good.
Does he cook every day or kind of?
I guess he tries to. It's kind of like a time thing, but in the summer we did a lot of cooking in the summer. And we had a lot of time.
The most frequent thing he would make would be was a grill. And like what was he making?
It was on the grill a lot. Like that was kind of like the thing this summer was like on the grill, back porch, kind of just like throwing some steaks on or whatever. He did good at that, but he's always been able to like cook really well for some reason.
Anybody else for Peter? All right, Peter. Thank you, dude.
Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you.